Hey guys, this is my chapter 15 review. Last one of the semester. Let's go. So, my thoughts for gamification in education. I think it is a great idea. I think it's great to let kids play while also learning. I've done multiple different types of games with my students, and it honestly helps them more than just sitting there and taking notes and things like that. So I do feel that games can be used to teach content instead of just entertain them because the kids aren't just sitting there, thinking this is boring. And I think that kids need that interactive and somewhat competitive game to one, keep them awake slash engaged, which I have a lot of issues with kids staying awake. They don't stay awake very often. And when we play those games, it really gets them going and pumped up. And then two, it just gives them a little bit of fun, you know? Can't have a successful classroom without having a little bit of fun. And some examples would be Kahoot, which I played a lot of Kahoot growing up, still do. Book It, which I know a lot of my students love Book It. And teacher made games like the ones we just made. An example of what I made for my third grader, he had struggled learning his multiplication math facts, so I gave him two dice and I had him roll, and I'd pick multiply by 4, and so he'd roll, let's say, a 6. So what's 4 times 6? And it helped him a lot with that one. And the template I used is through PowerPoint, and I think it was fairly easy. I used um, YouTube to kind of help guide me a little bit more. And I would say the PowerPoint might not be for new to Microsoft users because there's a lot to PowerPoint that is quite different from, say, Google Slides. But I will say it's easy to learn and get the hang of, so that's nice. So, an example of games I'd use in my classroom is one, the multiplication game that I made up. And I would use Jeopardy type games. I love using Jeopardy. I used it when I was in school, and I found that that was the easiest way for me to learn. We even had those clicker things that you could, you know, who got there first kind of thing. It was just really fun, and I really hope I can use that in my future classroom. Well, that's all I had. Thank you.